Okay, folks, it's Sunday, the day before Memorial Day. We're gonna smoke some ribs, or cook some ribs, slow cook them. So I got my Weber here. It's all set up in my smoker configuration. Basically, well, that is you'll see down here the charcoal. I've got a section partitioned off with aluminum foil. Charcoal goes in this side over here and burns, and have this flap here so I can lift it up and add more charcoal as needed. And I've got the rest of the surface covered with aluminum foil. Slab of ribs will go there. And then what I've got set up is so when the top goes on, you want to arrange it so that the venting is away from the side where the heat's coming up. So your heat will come up from this side, go across the ribs, and come up through the venting here. And of course, we have a thermometer. Typically, this thermometer is going to read higher than the actual temperature that's on the surface where the meat is. Could be as much as 50 degrees difference. So I'm going to try to cook it around 200, so 250. So if I'm up to 300, that's not unacceptable, but getting above that would be too hot. So I'll have to just watch that and regulate the temperature through the cook process. And you continue to add charcoal and add got some mesquite, no, not mesquite, it's buttonwood chips that I've soaked, and I'm going to use those for a little bit of smoke. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Okay, I've lit the small pile of charcoal, and once it's going, I'm going to spread it out a little bit underneath there. I don't want it to burn too fast. And I'll add some wood chips to it for smoke. I've got the wood chips soaking in water, so they won't just burn right up. They'll actually sit there and smoke a little bit. Alright. Okay, well, here's our half slab of baby back ribs. That was soaking in the brine overnight. Then just salt and pepper on it now. Had lit the charcoal about 25 minutes ago or so, I think, and got the temperature, that's approaching 250. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the meat on and add a little bit of the wood chips for smoke. Okay, so I'm just going to stab this guy and take him over there. And I'm going to lay it so that the thicker side of this slab is closer to the heat. There's more meat and more fat there, and I'd like that to render down. So I'll put that this way. We may turn it sideways a little bit later, but I'm going to start it off like that. So add a few wood chips. Now the meat typically is only going to take on the smoked flavor in about the first hour or so of cooking. After that, it probably won't take on any more smoked flavor. So I'm just going to add a bit more chips in here. Okay, cover that back up. And give it about 30 minutes and we'll check it. I added some more wood chips after 15 minutes because I want to keep plenty of smoke on the ribs during this first hour. After 30 minutes I'll show you where we are. Okay, the ribs have been on for about 30 minutes. Running the temperature around 300. It's been steady there. That means probably about 250 where the meat is. So I'm going to take this off, check it out, add a little more charcoal. Oh yeah, that's looking good. So let me add a little more charcoal and a couple of handfuls. Add a little more wood chips for some smoke. Okay. Close that back up. Okay. Probably should be good for another 30 minutes. Actually, 15 minutes, and I'll add the last of the wood chips in there, and that'll finish off the first hour. Okay, you can see we got the smoke going again with the chips that I just put in. So that'll go for a while, and then I'll add another after 15 minutes. That'll be the last of the wood chips. Okay, well, just finished the first hour. Temperature seems to be holding steady around 300, which should be around 250 on the meat itself. If you really wanted a more accurate temperature at the meat level, you'd probably need to get a digital thermometer and put in there. And there's how we are so far after the first hour. I'm going to add another handful of charcoal, and not going to put any more wood chips in, and keep her going. Okay, so it's been on for about an hour now, and it has the color that I want. So I don't think I'm going to cook it anymore uncovered. I'm going to wrap it in some aluminum foil and finish the last hour that way. So I've wrapped the ribs in aluminum foil. I've added a little more charcoal, and I think we're going to head for our last hour here. 3 hours is going to be more than sufficient. Temperature should get back up here soon, and later on we'll finish them off. Well, I'm using my charcoal lighter to start up some more charcoal. Put the finishing touches on our ribs. Gonna just kind of grill them off a little bit here at the last on some barbecue sauce and finish them up. So there we go. All right, folks, we've got it all cooked up here. Time for a taste test. That looks good to me.
Beans, you know. Oh wait, I need to put the slot in.
Let's get a chopping block out.
It might be in the dishwasher. I'm in the dishwasher today.
There we go.
Oh, Phil, no?
Yeah, they're both so tender. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say probably mine is more efficient to cook because we just use charcoal instead of running the electricity on the stove, so it needs to be a matter of.
Sandy, you want to come cut one of these and taste, do a taste test on them, or cut one of each? Let's see, we need a knife.
Okay. That's Michael's nice
nice and red on the inside.
Oh, it looks so tender.
And that's tender, but
Just
it's not got
falling
that
off the
red.
bone.
See how yours has the.
Mm. Both of them are pretty tender though, right?
It's very smoky. Yours is very smoky. It has that smoked fish taste.
It doesn't have a smoky flavor.
Very good.
Mm.
And this is a little more traditional. And the barbecue sauce comes
Mm.
through better, but
Good.
I do
Okay.
like the smokiness.
Both of them came out nice and tender, falling off the bone.
Mm-hmm.
Very flavorful.
Mike, could you throw the bacon on top of the fuse?
Okay. All right. The ribs are all cut and ready for serving. Sandy, please help yourself.
You can clearly see the difference between the smoked ones,
Mm-hmm.
which have the red, and then these guys.
Which are just
Ooh,
falling right off the
falling
bone.
off
You
the
can't even get the
bone.
bone. Yeah. Yeah.
No, wait.
It's so tender.
Yep.
Cool.
Look, they are also very
Okay, folks, here it is, the final meal: baked beans, ribs, potato salad, coleslaw, bean salad. Okay, it's time to chow down on one of these ribs here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, good. Falls off the bone. Tender, flavorful.
And as special as this is, then we have Laura coming next week, and next week.
That's some good ribs.
Y'all, this is so big. HGTV is back helping more small towns.
Cheers, folks.